Hi, good day, everybody. Yeah, you are welcome to Gospel.gist, and this is the very first episode that we are going to have in the year 2026.
Make some noise.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting time that we are going to have here today. So today we have some lovely faces here, and as usual, we have our co-host and we have our guests as well. So to introduce my name is Mr. Bassey, a nobody, a son of a nobody who has a godfather, which is God the Father. So we are going to have a great time today. So the topic that we have today is about is DJing a business or a ministry? Yeah. So that's the topic that we're going to have today. So let our co-host give us their name so that we can.
I'm Vic Bernard, Pastor Vic, as popularly called.
Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to this first episode of Gospel.gist, the year 2026. And as you know, my name is Elizabeth J, aka the most gentle girl in the world. Some people call me Light of the World. Is that not my name? So welcome.
Okay, Light of the World. That was great. So we have some couple of people here. We have one of the greatest in Nigeria, one of the greatest DJ, gospel DJ in Nigeria.
Make some noise.
So, it's a privilege. In fact, I have to stand up to introduce him.
Yeah,
I have to stand up to introduce him.
The person you stand up for is the king of kings.
with a standing ovation.
Give respect.
Okay, so just give a clap ovation.
Okay, let's clap. So we have DJ NST in the building. And we also have DJ Harmonious in the studio.
Yes, the harmonious, the man.
You reached my turn. You
reached our turn.
No issue. All right.
So I can sit down now.
Thank you.
So we are going to have a good time. So we are going to learn a lot from these great minds here. We are going to learn a lot. The first question that I want to ask is going to go to Super DJ NST.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to ask: is DJing a ministry or a business?
Thank you very much. I feel so honored to be here. When I saw the topic, I just laughed a little bit because I mean, there's a whole lot in that. Just that short sentence is a whole lot. So first of all, I need to correct something. Gospel DJing. You didn't say. You just said DJing. So
no, I think I put gospel.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you put gospel DJing, then you're on track. So gospel DJing, is it ministry and business? Should I just answer yes or no? Then we can now elaborate later. Or okay. Let me just go with it.
I think you should do it. Just do it the way
your own way.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So I would say gospel DJing is a ministry and a business.
Yeah.
But it's very tricky.
Yeah.
It's very tricky. So that's why I need to elaborate more.
Yes.
Yeah. So in the aspect of ministry, which is the core, is the core. It's why you call yourself a gospel DJ in the first place, because gospel DJing is more like being a minister on the turntables.
Yeah.
So don't just look at gospel one side and DJing on the other side. You have to marry them together. It's one person, it's one personality, it's one vision, it's one ministry. So you have to put it that way. So it's ministry in the sense that you have to be called.
Oh.
Just like how you're called to be a pastor, you have to be called to be a gospel DJ. It is not. It's and I know DJing in itself is playing music.
Vibes.
Playing music over the turntable, knowing how to mix. One song to the other. That's primary disc jockey. But I can tell you for a fact, with so many years of experience, that there's the spiritual aspect to it. And that's what will keep you going over the long haul. There's a spiritual aspect of it, and it's like I said, it's ministry, because what's ministry? You have to use it to His glory. You have to use it to win souls. It's not just about playing music for people to dance and people to vibe. You have to have like, I'll give you an example. Like, for example, if I'm curating a playlist, for example, I can just say, look, I just want it to be Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is different from prophecies. There are music that I classify music, gospel music, in different phases. You see, that's why I tell you that if you're not called, you might not be able to discern or know which is which, and you just put it based on this beat is and this beat and this beat are they match. So let me just put it together. This beat and this beat is they go.
The thing blend where? It blends where? It blends.
So please, I would like to know the background when you started, because I think I've known DJ NST for like ages. I've known DJ NST for like 2011.
Wow.
I understand. And he has been doing gospel DJ. Understand? So I've known him for a long time, and he has been consistent in what he's doing.
Gospel DJ.
Gospel.
Wow.
So, and it's rare for you to see. I think back then, I've not known any other DJ, gospel DJ. I've known of DJs, but gospel DJ, I've not, I don't know.
Well, this actually the first time I'm meeting him.
He was the first person that I know, like a gospel DJ.
Yeah.
He was the first that I know that he is a gospel DJ. So, how do you start? How come about it? And then, I think after you, I will still throw the same question to DJ Harmonious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, in summary, how did I start?
Yeah.
Okay. My name is DJ NST, and honestly, I just started.
Wait.
I just kidding. So this is it, right? I was not a gospel DJ for like in the beginning. I was not a gospel DJ. Basically, I was in school back then, and I learned the craft of DJing while I was in school. From different people. I have different
purpose of making money.
Different people that I learned from. Yeah. For making money, it was for fame, not really for making money, because I was doing other things to make money. So I added this because I wanted to be
known,
to be popular.
Yeah.
To let them just know you for something. I just wanted that fame. So I delved into it, and along the line, I actually used to DJ at school events. Even there used to be this club in a hotel close to my school.
Confession.
Yeah. And I used to host parties in my house when I was in school. Yeah, I at 200 level, I had a 3-bedroom flat to myself.
Wow.
Yeah, so when
NST.
It's NST, like NST.
People listening to me now know me very well. They know what I'm talking about. Every Friday, we moved to NST's house. To party, like my colleagues. Back then I was in 200 level, mind you. Yeah.
Your classmates.
Should I tell you the school? Okay.
For you to even have like 2-bedroom flat there,
three bedrooms.
To a big boy.
Big boy DJ NST.
And Federal University of Technology, Mina.
Okay.
So, and if you know FUT very well, Mina, Niger State.
FUT Mina.
You know how the houses are. You have one small the house is just inside. Then you have a big compound.
Yeah.
Just for that small that's like the culture in Niger State. I don't know why. I don't know why. Up to today, I'm still asking, why do they build a house like that?
It's just their thing.
So just imagine only me in that big compound, having that 3 bedrooms myself, space, So I just said, look, it started from people coming to my house to say, Omo, now only you there like this. Okay, make I crash one of this room. Let me crash into the before you know it. Like I had a whole lot of people, a lot of crashers.
I want to ask a simple question from that. Sorry.
Yes.
It's more like doing amebo. I like to do amebo. Hope you did not think of starting up a lounge or something in that particular.
I'm telling you, like we started parties every Friday.
You're actually
clubbing.
Correct.
Parties.
Jesus, you are seeing this your son.
Yeah. So that's where I even started DJing. That I had to learn so that you're coming to my house. I'm giving you vibes on vibes. Fine boy.
Yeah. What you're talking.
And the most important thing is that the landlord of the house was a military man.
Whoa.
That sells alcohol.
What's a Double.
So you see that everything was just like
It worked out
a
very
whole
well.
package.
So you brought customers.
Exactly. So the landlord
You
loved
get
me so
it.
much. He loved me so much that every Friday he would just say, how many? That's a very young man. If you see him, very young man, and we used to vibe together. Like he used to even come around, say for some of the meetings, some of the not meetings.
So what now changed? What changed?
Okay. So what changed was that I wanted more from life. I felt empty while doing all these things like partying, grooving, and guess what? It affected my grades.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was like the top 6 in school. My first year, second year, like people come to me for assignments and all that. Then all of a sudden, it started going down.
Distraction.
Yeah, so it was a very huge distraction. I got all the fame I needed. I got all the when I walk past any school, any faculty, they know who I am and all that. But I mean, my grades were going down.
So you said something earlier. Sorry, DJ Harmonious, I'm coming to you, please. But I would like to understand something. You said something earlier when we started. You said it has to do with calling.
Yes.
We are talking about ministry and
Yes.
yeah. So when I asked what changed,
it started from that consciousness first. Yeah. It started from that consciousness. Then I started seeking solution. My grades were going down. I started having like some issues with my personal life. That I wanted to change. I just felt empty. I just felt like I was going the wrong direction. You just know that you're going the wrong direction. So someone just invited me. Long story short, someone invited me to what we call FCS in church. I can remember that.
Yes,
I can remember the topic of that day in its fullness.
It's still there since then.
Yes, I was talking about in its fullness. The preacher was saying that look, you can actually give your life to Christ, and actually live a very amazing,
fulfilled life,
and everything you desire in this life.
Wow.
Because initially I thought maybe once you now be like this, but the way the preacher really explained it for me, it made me give it a second thought and say, look, I can't remember his name right now. I know he came from. I know he came from Ibadan.
Oh yes.
School.
Praise the Lord.
Yes,
I was born and brought up in Ibadan. Okay, I will still have more questions for
let's
him.
Pause it.
Yes.
Let's go to Harmonious. Please, can you tell us your experience? How do you choose becoming a DJ? What happened? Who is DJ Harmonious?
Yeah, this is DJ Harmonious. Professionally, I'm a musicologist.
Wow.
I studied music. Oh. So I started DJing. I'm actually a grandson.
How do you mean?
Make me look like I just imagine myself like this.
So I call him that Steve.
Someone like Mr Bassey said
Since 2011.
So me, I started DJing. I started DJing 5 years ago. Actually,
Wow.
After Corona.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. And I will never forget that first event I had. I spoiled it. So, my client. So I started DJing. It was a passion. As a musicologist, a producer. The next thing we did watching and DJing.
Music just they did.
So that's how I started DJing. It was a passion. Okay. I wasn't doing it for business then. But no, when you start investing on gadget, you get
everything.
You make the money. Yeah. So in summary, that was how I started.
Okay. So to continue with the main question that we were asking you, please, you can elaborate on that about DJ as a ministry
and business.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'd like to interrupt. Okay, so I wanted to ask, when you came and we introduced you, we say this is DJ NST, this is DJ Harmonious. In many cases as a music person, we have stage name and all that. Yes. So my question is, are you really like the name your parents gives to you? Yeah. Is it DJ? No. Is it NST? And is yours Harmonious? You understand?
Okay.
Yes.
So actually, my name is Ernest.
Whoa.
That's my real name, Ernest. And what does Ernest mean? It's just serious and steadfast, and very focused,
goal driven.
like how we used to use it in the Christendom, the earnest prayer of that's the sincere prayer.
Yeah.
That's what it means.
So you now added the T.
Yeah, so honesty.
Okay.
It's honesty. Like honestly is like being honest. So when you say honesty, I just put that Y.
So please, they need to put this in dictionary. They need to put your name in dictionary.
It's already there.
Wait.
It's already there. Honesty.
So it means that it was just
there's the L,
inspired.
honestly, but no, mine
It
is
was
honestly.
just inspired by your already given name.
Yes.
Wow.
And it goes straight up with my personality, who I am, because I can be very sincere, I can be blunt, and it has gone into my DJ practice. If I see a bad song, I just tell you it's a bad song.
We're still coming back to that.
Okay, we'll come.
We are coming back to that. Harmonious, tell us about.
So my own Harmonious, I got into that school as an electrical engineering. But when my fellow colleagues are in class, learning, reading overnight,
you are putting some harmonious songs together.
So while people were reading in class then, I'll be there practicing guitar. So I used to do a lot of chords. So people who are into music, they'll be like, wow, you sound so, all this your harmony. So every day they see me as they carry back and they carry guitar. So that was how the compliments came.
Are you sure you made good grades?
I dropped it.
That was why you went back to music.
To music.
Wow. I see.
So whenever I play something, if I'm on the keys, I like, come on, those your harmonies.
Hmm.
If I'm on this one, those your harmonies.
So you just thought about it.
So it just came harmonious. So then it was just harmonious. So when the DJ, so I've been DJing, but I started professionally. I've been DJing as an hobby.
Yeah.
So this harmonious DJ now came in. The DJ is my name.
Yeah.
My name is DJ.
DG. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So some people call me DJ. So my music people call me harmonious. So,
I see. You see.
Okay, so yes, I'm an estate surveyor and valuer. So meaning that I studied estates,
Real estate.
surveying and valuation.
Wow.
Yeah, everything. So
Codedly now, still doing it now.
Yes. So that I'm coming to that. That's what I'm going to use to elaborate what ministry and business. So basically, yes, that's what I was doing. And what you said is very correct about letting people do what they love, passion and all that. It's not easy to blend the two of them. And I can remember my parents did not approve.
See,
They don't
a lot.
Until they saw that ministry is calling, to being a DJ is calling. You have to go in a gospel DJ on the line. You have to have that. God has to reveal to you that, look, this is the path He wants you to choose, and God doesn't choose the qualified.
Yes, He picks from your weakness.
He qualifies the chosen. You understand? So I did not read any music, anything. So, I just delved into it. I just loved music. I just loved so I had to learn on the job. Learn some things like quantize, like tempo, like all that, the basic things. Right? Am I correct?
Sure.
The professor here now.
So DJ Harmonious.
Yeah,
we want to hear from you.
Let's look at music. This is not DJ now. Music can be a hobby.
Yes.
It can be a ministry. It can be a business.
Yeah.
That's how I see DJ.
I agree with you.
DJing can be an hobby. It could be for business and it could be for ministry. So he has chosen his path as ministry,
Gospel.
right?
Yes.
And also business. So I'm going to explain the business part.
You need to explain that.
I just explained the music part.
And the ministry.
So I'm going to explain the business.
So I'm doing my own. I started as passion.
Yeah.
Then now business.
Straight
Yes.
up.
Yeah, and gadgets are coming
There
in
is
now.
business in ministry.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm doing it as a ministry, but that business na collabo.
Sorry.
You just say you do it as a ministry. Explain that ministry.
Yes, there's business in ministry.
No, your own.
Yeah.
Explain it as a ministry.
Okay, for instance, during the Christmas festival,
Carol,
I was invited to several church carols as a DJ. So I had my own section to carry people along. So instead of singing during Titan offering, they used me. Yesterday too, a pastor was celebrating 60th. I was called. So there was a reason they called. A pastor will not call a strictly secular person to his 60th.
Yeah, of course.
So I do secular too, but then I understand.
Okay, you do secular. Do you play in the club?
No, I don't do clubs. But if I'm being invited to clubs, if they can pay what I charge, then I'll go.
And that means you play in the club?
Yes, I can play in clubs.
Okay,
I can play in clubs.
That's all right. Because I wanted to establish that fact.
Yes.
Because at this time, I don't think the NST do club.
We don't take it from my mouth.
Wait.
I did club before. Now I have a calling. And when you have a calling, right? Yes, when you have a calling, the thing is that we in the physical world, we tend to undermine calling.
Yeah.
We are always expecting what we can see. You know, I didn't see anything. What I heard. You know, what I heard and saw in the spirit.
Yeah.
That I started with. And that's why I'm here today. So it's like magic. It works like magic.
Yeah.
You know, at that time,
Yes.
comes a whole lot, of course. You know, at that time, I didn't see anybody that was doing what I was doing. I just started. And I can tell you it was not an easy path. But guess what? Now that is where spirituality comes in. You see, most people have tried to stick to gospel, but they cannot.
Yes.
Why? Because you were not called. So it's not the same. I can categorically say now that DJ Harmonious plays gospel music, but it's not a gospel DJ.
Yeah.
He's a DJ that plays gospel music.
Yeah.
It's different from a gospel DJ. A gospel DJ is like a gospel music minister.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just like Frank Edwards. You say Frank Edwards going to the club, then he goes to the church. You don't see that.
He said something because
You want to clarify?
I want to clear something. You know, when you asked me about DJing and as a business or as a ministry, I used music as an example. Music can be as an hobby. Now, that a gospel DJ got a calling from God doesn't mean someone that has not been called cannot DJ at holy places. Yeah. Example, before we knew Ebuka, Ebuka was a preacher. Ebuka songs. From the songs that you know that if they call this one to preach, he can preach. Yeah. Now, Pastor Silman,
Yes.
he's not a pastor. I said Pastor Silman is an
Apostle.
Apostle Silman is not a pastor. Does he have a church?
Yeah, it does. Koinonia.
Okay, there's this popular pastor now trending. What's it? That's young guy.
Oh, Dolapo.
Okay, let me just ask. Can you give me a pastor that doesn't have a church? A preacher
A preacher.
That doesn't have a
that
church.
doesn't have a church.
The one that I knew was Umar Bai back then.
Pastor Jerry.
Pastor Jerry.
No, Pastor
Jerry
Jerry.
has a church.
He has a church.
He has a church. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that he's different because he's called. And he said something that Harmonious DJ plays gospel music, but he's not a gospel DJ. But then, how do we explain people who needs a gospel DJ, and there are several people suggesting, I know a gospel DJ, Harmonious DJ. I don't think that comes from a point of them not knowing he can handle it, is qualified, but they still refer me as a gospel DJ. Can you?
Yes. Now, I can give you very practical. Timmy Dakolo, for example.
Yeah, God bless
Timmy
you.
Dakolo, there's a difference. You see,
Yes.
me, I'm very, like I told you, I'm very in depth. But let's take Timmy Dakolo as a case study.
Okay.
Now, Timmy Dakolo, he has said it. He's not a gospel.
Yes.
And he's not a pastor, and he's not called in any
It's just
way.
neutral.
No, but guess what? He is a believer.
Yes.
And that's the primary. That's the foundation.
Yes.
Now, him being a believer, he can also now branch up to be a pastor. He can now grow up to be whatever it is, a minister, a pastor, a musician, or whatever it is. But the baseline is a believer. How do you know a believer? A believer is somebody who believes in God and does what God says
you to do.
Now you're clapping. I'm coming to you. So I'm explaining this gospel DJ thing.
Yeah.
Now look, Timmy Dakolo I've seen Timmy Dakolo in churches ministering. Why? Because if you see Timi Dakolo doing what he does, which is music, he still projects. I see Timi Dakolo as a practical example of a believer in the marketplace. He is deliberate. You can never hear any of Timi Dakolo songs with vulgar words.
Yes.
With all these cuss words or whatever it is. That's why he can function in the church.
Yes.
Now look at it. Look at it now. You cannot compare it to the DJ. Why? What different? The differentiating factor is the thing that the differentiating factor is the actual thing that separates, that draws the line. What is that thing? Secular is secular. Me, I don't call it secular. People call it secular. That's why I'm calling it secular. What I call it is carnal music. There's secular music is general music.
So there is a kind of
music.
There is a kind of fulfillment you get.
When you get that kind of fulfillment, it's because you know you are called and you are fulfilling that calling. Not for monetary sake. Now, guess what? Guess how ministry works? As you are fulfilling the calling, the money comes.
Yeah.
I'm a living example.
That's what you were trying to say.
I'm a living example of it.
You didn't learn it. You didn't finish learning it.
Yes. Okay. So
about a secular DJ.
Yes.
A secular DJ is a DJ. He can play any type of song.
Yes.
You can play.
That's why I
can use any.
You remember the definition I gave?
Yeah.
I said DJ Harmonious is a DJ that plays gospel music. That plays music. But you want to know who DJ NST is? I am more specific.
Yes, about
now,
the kind of song.
I'm more specific.
Yeah.
DJ NST is a Christian gospel DJ.
Okay.
So if you're being called for any secular function, is it like you ignore?
It's like
Thank you very much. That's a very good question.
You see, that's the question that a lot of people ask me. Now, let's go. I already driven a point about Timi Dakolo.
Yeah.
Timi Dakolo goes for weddings, doesn't he?
He does.
You know I'm using Timi Dakolo because God revealed him to me as my physical example of somebody who is a believer in the marketplace. We have a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
Even in politics, we have the people like Peter Obi.
Shola Lindsay did a podcast recently.
So that makes you a what's gospel? Good news. So you are just a good news DJ.
So Shola Lindsay did a podcast recently, and she said it there that I'm not a gospel artist, but she does gospel music.
Yes. So she's not a gospel
some people
artist.
were actually against her.
She's a believer.
Yes, she's a believer.
Don't ask her next time when you see Shola, listen. Ask her, are you a believer of God?
It's so obvious she's a believer.
Beautiful. That's
it's
all
so
you need to know.
obvious.
Not everybody can be music ministers.
Yes.
There are people who love to sing that are believers. You see, look at.
And because they can sing, they will get invitations.
DJ Harmonious.
Yes, and because
this is quite similar to what I was telling you earlier when I
and because they can sing, they will also get invitations just like the gospel music ministers, just like Timi Dakolo. Yeah. But the call line, don't break that foundation.
Okay, so
which is the fact that you must believe in Jesus Christ and you must follow his commandments and principles. Yeah. Now let's go to DJ Harmonious.
Okay.
He's going to the club. He's playing. You play. Wait, I'll start the question. Okay. Let me rephrase the question. Let me rephrase
the question. You say yes.
Wait. Okay. Let me rephrase.
Hold on. Let's hear it.
Wait, let me rephrase. Wait.
Okay.
Do you play? I know this particular song. Don't say it's strange. I listen to all kinds of music.
Yes, of course.
But what I take in is different from what I give out. Yeah. Do you play Kelebu? Is in your playlist.
I got that.
Okay. As long as you play Kelebu, let's now make Kelebu the word, the subject.
Yeah. Subject matter.
The subject matter.
Yeah.
Kelebu to me, the song I've listened to it is a carnal song. Mm-hmm. And as a believer, even the Bible, there are different parts. Do you want me to go to scripture now? Do not be yoked. Don't be yoked to unbelievers, number one. So don't even go to club.
Yeah.
Starting from there.
No, I understand what you are trying to say.
Yes.
That means you have to make yourself known that this, I'm a gospel.
You don't really have to. Let me even give you somebody else.
See, gradually. No, because you said
since you play Kelebu,
Yes.
you are what? Don't be.
Equally yoked.
No. What I said is, since you play Kelebu,
Yeah.
right? That's the deal breaker for you to be a gospel.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
You agree with me?
I do.
Someone like, give me an example of a gospel minister.
Yes, for
Moses
Nathaniel
Bliss.
Bassey.
Yes.
Nathaniel Bassey. If
Yes.
you ask Nathaniel Bassey, do you know Rema? Because
I'm sure.
Who's us here?
Nathaniel Bassey, have you ever played Buga? Was there any time? Okay. DJing.
What will make him play?
Exactly.
What will make him play?
Do you understand?
Guess what?
See,
Guess what? Do you know the funny
As
thing?
long as you know the song,
Yeah.
you hear them somewhere.
No.
Do you know the
Okay, I can pass this street and then
And they play
the song.
something.
It doesn't
It's
mean that
different from
I
you.
know the song.
Intentionally.
Thank you.
But
Exactly.
Do you understand?
Yeah, I think the motive is what matters.
Yes, because I'm not the one playing it, but I listen to it. Why do I listen to it? I'm a DJ. I'm a DJ. No, listen.
But what he's talking about is the fact that you
Exactly.
played.
You're
playing it
you are
as in your
projecting it out.
DJ
And then
thing.
you are,
Behind the desk.
because number one, what you project out for
Is-
people to dance.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
a
actually
reflection of who you.
Yes. And also,
A DJ's
what
playlist is not the DJ that creates his playlist.
Do you?
I'll be somebody just come and upload.
It's affecting the mentality, the emotions of your audience.
How do you call DJs that plays at weddings when the bride, church people request, play me my favorite artist, Kiss Daniel? They are coming from church, from the altar.
Yes.
White wedding.
Yes.
DJ, I'm not feeling, play Kiss Daniel, Kiss Daniel. What do you call them? And I've played in a wedding. I don't want to call the name of the pastor. They came from church.
Yeah.
And they were the one giving me the Buga dance.
Making requests.
Buga.
Yes.
Just so how do you
Let me answer the question.
Yeah.
Now, the fact that
No, sorry. Straight answer.
I'm answering it.
What we are saying about those pastors
I'm answering
and
you.
DJ.
I'm answering you.
Then when you finish saying it,
Yeah.
I'll call the name of the pastor.
No, I don't think that's
Hold on,
necessary.
allow me answer that. Allow me answer the question. Like I told you, I've been in this place for so many years, so you should know that I've seen a lot.
Yeah.
So now let me tell you something. Each time I come across a gate, a barrier, I always go back. That's why I say spiritual. I just go back and ask God, what are you saying concerning this? And He always gives me an answer. Now, this question you just gave me is one of them, and I have an answer for you. Now, let me tell you something. The fact that they went to church or people go to church doesn't make them Christians.
Believers,
Or
yes.
believers.
People call themselves.
No,
I'm
the pastors, not
even
But
see.
the pastors who are called.
Hold on.
We know of a pastor who is trending now.
Yes.
Understand? I'm not going to call them. We know of a pastor who is trending now. Understand? So with all those lifestyles, did you say that he was called?
Exactly. So see, no, wait. Look at what the Bible. You don't.
No.
Everything that you have been saying. Everything that you have been saying, you've never made reference to the scriptures.
Mm-hmm.
What is the scripture saying about those kind of people?
See, when they called the disciples, when they called them Christians, all of it. Yes, Joseph. When they called
Even God, even Jesus told him that you will betray somebody here will betray me.
They called them Christians not because they were pastors.
Yeah,
They called them Christians because they began to live a life of Christ.
This one now everybody would understand.
Yes.
Now,
But you didn't allow me answer the first question you have.
my answer is no, don't worry, leave it.
That is your understanding.
Almost looking impossible.
Okay.
No, it's not
But
looking
we have to be very practical.
Let's be
Yes.
practical.
If you see that I've answered the question, just admit
Give
that.
him credit.
Just you answered the but I don't resonate till it's fine.
Yes.
It's different from
directed to the pastors. Because you were saying
yeah.
something
Okay.
about gospel.
Throw the
It has
question
to be
again.
called.
I should direct it to the pastors. Now, simple.
Yeah.
It's not all everybody that call themselves pastors.
Pastors that are called.
Really called.
Yes.
See, how do you know that somebody is called?
Yes.
It's
It's
by
science.
his signs,
Yes.
signs and wonders.
That's
Okay,
where
by
I
his
was
character.
going.
By
When
his
I said they called them Christians because of the way they
Like
live.
for example, if
They
you
call
see
them Christians because they were living like Christ.
Jerry, you will know them by
The
their
life of Christ,
Guess
by
what?
their
Guess
fruit.
what? Even unbelievers know pastors that are called.
Yes.
They might not say it, but they know. You know.
Yes.
There are some people now, there are some pastors now that are doing, I am a burning fire. I don't want to mention that. But everybody knows. But nobody. But do you know why people?
No, that they are
do you
not
know why
called.
nobody will say anything? Do you know why we will not say anything? Because even the same scripture says, "Do not judge anyone.
Yes.
Judgment is of the Lord."
Yes.
If you are not called and you say you're a pastor, it's a serious matter. Can't you see that even the punishment for pastors is even more than
Yes.
that? They don't even wait till
Yes.
judgment day. The judgment comes right
Yes.
from here on earth.
Thank you.
That's why you see some pastors that you see that they are not called. Before you know it, everything is open.
Exposed.
Before you know it, everybody will see.
Exposed.
Because why? Why? The evidence to know that you are called,
It's Christ's
and
life.
wonder.
Now the Bible even says, Jesus was talking. He said, "Well, the last day they will come to me and they will say, Father, but I will say, get thee behind me, that you were working for your for your father."
You said DJs
So
are
it's not
not
because you are a pastor that means you are a real pastor or something.
Now,
So,
a very practical example.
Yes.
You say we should make it very practical.
Yes.
Now, mention 3 top churches in Abuja that you like.
Like, House on the Rock,
1,
Christian Embassy,
2,
Living Faith,
3. Add 2.
Dunamis,
Only
you,
Add 2 more.
2 more,
Redeem.
family worship, reading.
Why you don't mention this church? Add 2 more.
See, let me check what he's doing. Let me check what he's doing. Let me check his opinion. You know what? Tell me the name of the church. Tell me the name of the church for me to call.
Yes.
Even if your own opinion, as long as whatever he's saying is the truth, I don't go fit pin am.
Yes.
Exactly. That's why I said it. Just go straight to the church.
Koza.
Koza. Yes.
Thank you.
What about Koza?
I've never attended Koza.
Koza. In fact, Koza during my formation years as a Christian DJ, the mid-formation years as a Christian DJ was done in Koza.
Very good. So how did it do you see Koza as a church, as a Christian, Christ-centric church?
Yes.
Very good. Thank you. Now, who is the pastor of Koza?
Pastor of Koza?
Yeah.
You know the pastor of Koza? You have to
Yes.
Is he called?
He is called.
You agree that he's called?
Yes.
Okay. Who, as a DJ, is called?
Yes. And I'm a living, and I can attest to it. Because I have been under his ministration. I've been under him for years and I know that he's called.
If Koza is doing any function, either outside, there are times churches can just be like, let's gather somewhere and just have fun. Do they have like a standard, a particular DJ they use? Do you know any DJ assigned to Koza?
Any DJ assigned to Koza?
Yeah.
I used to be DJ at Koza. Then when I left, this guy that what's his name?
Oloski. DJ Oloski. Is he a gospel DJ?
He's a DJ that plays gospel music. Just like
Thank you. Okay.
Let's verify.
DJ Oloski is not a gospel DJ, but because he plays gospel, because
he
he plays gospel DJ, that's why they are inviting him.
Yeah.
Now, when will a church ever invite a DJ without the pastor acknowledging that yes, I want this?
Let me ask you a question. Let me tell you the difference between me.
No.
Wait, hold on. You have to listen. You have to know. See, you have to ask the question objectively. Don't try to. So wait. Also that is now because it's very important.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. Ask DJ Oloski, have they ever invited DJ Oloski up on the altar to lead praise and worship in church? Never. So many times. You know why? Because anybody who climbs that altar, you can wait. DJ that plays gospel, they can allow you play at the car park. Yeah. They can allow you play at birthday parties, even in the church. Even in the church. But even in the church. But not Sunday service. Yeah.
You will climb the altar.
It's time for praise and worship, and we call on this DJ. They won't do that. They won't do that. They draw the line there. Told me when I was in church, look, the fact that you're a Christian DJ, you can go on the altar.
Yes.
And because you're a minister.
What can you say about a comedian like a Pororo? Because he has climbed.
Hold on. Calm down, don't shout. you see, let me tell you what I know. People who like when you are speaking truth, you don't need to because me, I have so much wisdom to share with you and anybody. That's why I'm here on this podcast.
Yes.
Do you understand? Yeah. Now you have brought somebody again, Akororo. Yes. Now let me tell you. Look at Akororo. Very well. Tell me, first of all, can you describe him? Tell me his activities. See, hovering around him being a comedian. Now, let's not even go there. Now, let's go straight to him as a comedian. Have you heard his jokes?
Yeah.
What are his jokes like? I already gave you an example of Timmy Akororo. I'm shocked that you are giving me Akororo again.
There are sometimes
be a secular comedian.
Yes.
But still they invite him
and climb altar.
I told you. What did I tell you? Because I told you that. See.
There are some of his comedy
You guys is understanding. It's understanding. Me, I've taken time to understand it. So let me share it with you. Yeah. You understand? Yes. Now he just says secular. He says he's secular. He says he's a secular comedian. He is.
Yeah, indeed.
Just like the way I'm relating it with you now. Wait. See, when I'm talking here, because for people who are listening, you allow me land. You understand? It's not like a private. People are listening. They need to hear this thing. Yeah. Now, you see Akororo. I would liken him to DJ Harmonious again. You understand? I believe that. Look, do you know why I say I believe? I don't need to ask him. You know why? Because for somebody to add gospel music in their playlist, it tells a lot of it. They're believers.
They are believers.
It's there. It's there. But that doesn't mean that you are called to be a gospel DJ. Just like
it's like an assignment
of a this one you are just adding it because you believe in Jesus Christ and you believe in the music.
So can I add something to what you said?
Yes. Sorry. Throw me the question.
As long as you're not called,
yes.
So do you think?
Of course.
Thank you.
Sir, I want to add something. To what you said.
That's why you see that. That's why you
said something earlier.
See, that's why you said something earlier. That's why you see that.
How a song, a particular song,
yes. Thank you. God can use anything, anybody.
So I want to add up something to that.
But guess what? Not everybody can be a pastor.
Of course.
A prophet.
That's what I'm going to. He has given some to be apostles.
Yes.
He has called some to be pastors.
These are sacred roles. Like me now, let me tell you what I call myself. If you see some of my sweepers, do you know what I deliberately give those words for people to voice it as and turn it to be sweepers for me. An apostle on the turntable. An apostle. Do you know what an apostle is? He's outside. He's outside. He's doing the work outside. Yeah. That's an apostle. Yeah. I'm not a pastor. You can't call me Pastor Genesis because I don't have a church.
Yes.
But you see me, I'm in the streets. Yeah. And what is the streets? The streets is anywhere outside the four walls of the church.
Yes. Just like the work of an evangelist.
Evangelist. But I'm not evangelist.
Yes.
I'm an apostle. You know why? Because I am concentrated.
Sorry, Mr. Bassey. Did you ask you go come this?
Sorry, I still have about
two questions.
See,
I still have about two questions.
It's not about facing me. It's about what it is.
It is what it is.
Have Buddha in your laptop.
I don't have Buddha on my playlist.
Okay, so you wanted to answer.
It's intentional.
Guess what? When I said, see, let me tell you something. Let me tell you one. That's why I said this is spiritual. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you once, just in a few seconds. When I announced myself, because it was an announcement. It was like an announcement. When I announced myself as a gospel DJ, do you know one thing? I drew the line.
Yes. Intentionality.
I'm telling everybody.
Yeah.
I'm not hiding.
Yeah.
Oh, Lowski didn't do that. You didn't do that. Me, I came out. I said, look, oh, God has called me into this. I did press release. Everybody took it and said, even some people, naysayers and everybody be like, you gospel DJ, we shall see. Guess what? And guess what? I'll give you an example. I have been lured
Severally
to events. Have you heard of me before? Have you heard of what I did before? That's what even made me popular. So at some point here in Abuja. Now I was lured to an event. Let me tell you how they did it. So they said, this kind of gospel DJ, okay, make it call. They paid me very well. Like the pay was good.
Awesome.
When I got there, they asked me to play the songs that I won't play. Guess what?
What?
If it was somebody else,
Of course they
you will
will.
stay. You already paid, right?
Yeah.
They've already paid you, right? You will stay back. Guess what? Packed up my laptop and turntable and I left. Guess what? They asked me for the refund and I refunded it with 0.00 nothing. I refunded it back. Guess what? It was spiritual. As I was there and then, as I was there, the spirit was just telling me, hey,
Get out.
now.
Yes.
And guess what the spirit said again the second time? Yes, he said, flee from anything. Flee. Thank you. The second thing that came again was like, call that man that just said you should. Is it not music? Is it not music? That's what he was doing. Is it not music? Just music. Play it. See, let me tell you, that's the devil. Because he saw my future. Look at where I am now.
I think I would liken this.
I'm coming to that. You see, when you say you're consecrated, you will go through temptations. So I'm sharing one of my temptations with you. Okay, let me tell you. As at 2012, somebody is paying you 3 million naira to come and do that wedding. Back then,
That's
3 million naira.
That's huge.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like even everybody you are seeing now all together did not receive that money. Guess what? I refunded that money back and I walked away and I was crying. When I go home, I was crying and I knelt down like this and I told God. That's why I said, see, you must be a believer before you can call yourself a gospel DJ. Please. Don't joke with it. It's ministry. I was crying. I remember that day I was crying. I said, whoa, look at me. I don't have any penny. I don't even have a car. I don't have anything. And you are telling me to refund this 3 million naira. I refunded it. Guess what? They revealed it later that it was a test. And guess what? Yes, that was a test. And I'll tell you the pastor. I don't tell the pastor.
No.
So let me just leave it. But the pastor tested me because he saw all this thing. He said, I will test these guys. I'll test this guy. He hid. He was not the one that did it directly. He sent one of his church members. That person that invited me was his church member. That day that I did it, he was there, seated in the congregation. And he was watching.
Wow.
When I packed it, he was like, wow. Guess what? Today, that man still sends me seed. I just open my phone and I just see credit and I just smile. Guess what? You know why? Because he can't trust me now.
Yes.
Does that sound familiar? The story of Abraham when he said, sacrifice Isaac.
Yes.
Does that sound familiar with Job? When God told the devil, go and test him, but don't take his soul. Take everything from him, but don't take his soul. Tested me. And guess what? He used somebody. Because I say it's God, because it's God that will send him to do that kind of play. That kind of rough play. He knew that I was struggling. People who knew me then and see me now, they can't see growth.
Yeah.
Guess what? Because of me now, people want to be gospel DJs.
Yes.
So God will use you. He will take you through all those wilderness. Because he wants to use you to establish something.
Yes.
And I can tell you, look, even if people, let me tell you one funny thing about this life, right? People will see you, right, as a mentor. Even this day and age, people will see you as a mentor. They will never attribute it to you, but they follow you.
Yeah.
I call them
secretly.
silent mentees.
Yes.
Now, just imagine, today I stop, or I'm broke, or I can't do a lot of. I've traveled at least, and I've received money in currency.
Yeah.
Doing this thing that I'm doing.
But do you think everybody can be like you?
Now, like I said, if you want to be a gospel DJ, seek the face of God. Ask God, is this your will for me to be a Christian? Not everybody is a Christian DJ.
Yeah.
Not everybody. Please, I want to tell you guys that seriously, you cannot run this life based on physical.
Yes.
You cannot say because somebody is a gospel DJ, you don't now want to be a gospel. I've seen many people who came to meet me. They've come to my DMs plenty. They've met me. They say, please, I want to be a gospel DJ. Please, can you tell me one or two things? And I told them, see, I can tell you one or two things, but the truth of the matter is that if God has called you, you will stay the longer. But if God did not call you, you will move.
Sir, have you
DJ Oloski that he's talking about has met. I mean, before he came to Koza, I was, and he met me in Koza. You understand? And he came to meet me. He even collected my collection.
Wow.
He was not a Christian DJ, but I feel even if he will not say it or he will not tell me, but I knew he was inspired through me.
Yeah.
It was revealed to me. He doesn't have to say it. Because do you know why? For him to meet me, approach me and tell me, look, I want to do this. How do you do this? How do you do it? There are many of them that are growing now, that are coming up. But guess what? Like I see Oloski, at first he started, say he wants to change now to gospel music. But along the line, he saw that, he cannot. Hold on, that's where I'm coming to now before we wrap it up, please. This one's very important. Before he saw that, Omo, I don't think I'm called. That's what I think.
Yeah.
He now started blending me because, I mean, when you have demands, but guess what? I'm not just a DJ. I'm an estate surveyor. I have a career. So you can see how God can settle you on the other side, just for you to remain steadfast in this thing that you're doing. So that's why I call it a ministry and a business.
Yeah.
Clock it.
It's very important.
Clock it.
God doesn't have to give you money.
Yeah.
Ask Mr Bassey that
of
question.
Course.
Don't you need
yes.
questions?
Yes.
They don't charge you.
Yes, they don't.
They don't charge, but guess what?
See,
God blesses them.
Come on.
Somebody. So, sir, they don't.
Me?
You charge.
No, but me.
He
I
said
charge.
it now. He said he charge.
No, but depend on what God tell you.
Okay, let me tell you. Yes, about charging now. About charges. Me, I charge, but my charges are very, 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 very
minimum.
Very, 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 very flexible. See, there'll be a time like someone I can get an invite like this. And guess what? They'll be to just tell me, just go.
Wow.
Don't collect anything. I've done that before. And guess what? God always See, that's the truth. See, the truth about that is that if you don't look at these things in the spirit, you can never eat these things of the spirit. If you look at it from the flesh, you only eat the flesh, crumbs. Yeah. But if you eat those things of the spirit, you eat things of the spirit. I gave you that testimony. It's a testimony. Now I'm telling you this one. I've gone to an event where I just go and I told them, look, don't worry, don't pay me. But guess what? God blessed me in another way. And you guess what? When that thing happens, God has a way of showing you, say, see that thing.
Because of that thing.
Sir, I just want to.
Okay, please.
Before we wrap up.
Let's just wrap up, please.
Sir, I just want to say something before we wrap up. It's just like the same thing as a gospel musician, okay? As a gospel musician, if you go for ministrations and you see there are some kind of musicians that will come out and when they minister, you know there is a difference. Do you understand? And there are just some other ministers you invite, and when they come to sing,
they have good voices, right?
They have, yes.
They can sing very well, right?
That's just a huge difference.
The impact.
Yes.
You notice
that's where I'm going.
That there's something missing. You just know that there's something missing.
Okay, DJ, I want to please just tell us last.
Please hold your. You don't show us lights now.
Yeah. Okay, let's wrap up.
But then, will you encourage fellow
DJs, upcoming DJs?
Just in your own way?
Now, what can you say?
What can you say to
your fellow DJs and the ones that are inspired by you?
We just be saying, he gets one small light for you. But
I know say oil dey my head.
The food, he overflow.
I've gone through the wilderness.
He overflow.
Collect it. See, you cannot just come look at me like this in the physical eye and just say you want to be like me, you want to measure with me, and you have not gone to that spiritual side.
Yes.
You cannot go and say you want to be like Dunsi Oyekon and Oyedepo, and there's something they are doing.
They've gone far.
See, you get people. You see, like what Pastor Biodu used to say that time. Say everybody know what they do. There's some people that are doing bundu. You see them physically. You think
Yes.
that's why I say life in itself is spiritual.
Sorry, this one is. Hello, Midi. Yeah, how far? You hear me? You hear me? Fine. The program when you invite me for your church the last time, why when I cancel and come call NST?
I think it was now because they don't call NST before and then budget wise.
But I know say there been no NST before. There been no NST before, so you go get fan pass, like people really vote for me, but
I'm sorry, I agree with you.
you dey hear me?
I mean,
Okay, anyways, we're on a podcast and NST. See, I just want to know why people choose and prefer NST when it comes to churches and church DJs and all.
they already know NST. Is the gospel DJ known to be a gospel DJ?
And from his performances in church, how do you rate it? Like Christian, church-wise, gospel-wise?
Aside from Christian and gospel wise, this current zone today, but then engagement is top notch.
Okay. Anyways, thank you. I just want to use confirm something, but I've confirmed.
We have confirmed this. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So anywhere, any day, anywhere. Please, it's a very
Wait, I'm kind of impressed.
Yeah, so present this round of
Advice for DJs in general and those who aspire to be gospel. See, everybody has a part. Everybody has a destiny. Sincerely follow that path. If you want to be a Christian DJ, ask God for it. If you want to be a DJ, you want to make money, you want to be wealthy, you want to be an entrepreneur, go ahead and be an entrepreneur. Be truthful to yourself. And at the end of the day, you will receive success in either way.
and be NST. Be NST, that word, NST.
NST.
Yeah, NST.
Okay, DJ Amoni was about to wrap up something else.
I don't hear her.
Clock it. Clock it.
Alright.
Please,
Alright,
thank you very much. I love you guys. So we are signing out now. Peace. God bless you.
See you next episode.